Hey folks, it's Lionel here with Cowboy Boots, Hats, and Western Life Enthusiasts, and here I am with Jobe's hat, or Jobe's from Jobe's Hat, and you got an awesome store here, Jobe.
Thank you, man. Thank you for visiting us.
Oh, absolutely. I'm coming here from Florida. You know, heard a lot about you, even before everything. Before I even started my channel, I just heard a lot about you on social media, Instagram, and whatnot. So I've been wanting to come check out your store for quite some time. So I had my friend that gave me this hat, Joe Bradburn from the Cowboy Cartel channel.
Yes, sir.
And thought this would be a great hat to put a feather on and to kind of put my own flair in. I know you're a really good hat shaper. So I kind of already talked to you off camera about what I want to do. You know, kind of the Walker style with a little bit of a curve in the back. So
yeah,
and I also want to put that feather on there.
Yeah,
so
let's do it, man. So the good thing about this hat, and thank you for coming in, man.
Oh, thank you so much, man.
Appreciate you coming in. And we'll shape it up. And this hat was an open crown, man. So it's a good. We can get the brim flat and redo it, definitely. Nice. So we start by just getting it flat. So you've been here to Texas before, man? It's your first time?
Oh yeah, no, I've been here a few times, but this is my first time spending a little bit of an extensive time in Fort Worth, and so I'm really happy to be here. But let's talk about you and how you got started.
Awesome,
with
man.
Jobe's Hat.
Yeah, started as a Jobe's Hats, man. We started 6 years ago. But I started my shaping career in 1996 at Shepler's here in Arlington, Texas, which is close to Fort Worth, where we're at now. But that's where it started, man. I was 16 years old and just started shaping hats there. Started as a part-time maintenance job and ended up, man, shaping hats for them.
And how was that for you? I mean, like the first time you started shaping hats, did you feel like extremely excited that you were called to the duty? Were you a little bit nervous?
You know what? It's one of those things that I actually felt like I was made, like I was born for this. It's one of those things that you just feel it, man. You feel that joy of doing something, and here we are, man. 20-some years later.
Yep. Still
doing it with the same passion, still doing it with the same love. You know what I mean?
That's the thing about a hats, it's very personal. It's a very personal thing. People, only people who actually wear hats and understand the culture, understand how personal and how much respect you have to have for the hat itself. And I know you understand that. And
it is, man. Your hat sees a lot of things that other folks don't see.
Exactly.
So it becomes something that is attached to you. It's a Yeah, yes sir. The hat and like there's a commercial for American Hat Company that says that the cowboy hat is the most recognized piece of apparel for a cowboy.
It is.
Yes sir.
I think it's one of these that is most recognizable all over the world.
All over the world, yeah, definitely.
More than anything.
You could be wearing shorts and sandals. You got a cowboy hat on. You're still a cowboy.
That's it. And so you've been doing this since 1996, shaping hats. Now, have you ever come across a time where a customer asked you something that was extremely complicated but you were able to get it done? Yeah,
just like anything, man. Like I said, times are changing. Different shapes are changing. Every year, every 4 to 5 years, shapes change. From the 90s to now, man, we used to shape a lot of George Strait shapes.
Yep.
Then, Alan Jackson and as time passes by, man, we're adapting to new shapes to what it is right now. A lot of the Yellowstone fans, man, we do a lot of that shapes as well right now. Yep. So we're adapting, man. We adapt to whatever shapes we want, but sometimes we get that customer that wants the impossible, but we make it happen one way or another. We make it happen.
It's all about making it happen, and
it's believing that we can make it happen.
Exactly. It's come a long way, and people really personalize it. Just like You know, people like really custom and crazy designs. Now you could put lightning bolts, you could put arrowheads, you could put whatever you want on the crown of a hat, and actually make it look like, you know, it was machine done, but it was humanly done.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it was all hand shaped, man, and like I said, and thanks to social media, like you said, like you found out about us, social media, man, puts you out there at every country and let people see what you do. You know, your work.
Yep.
Yes, sir. And you know, we do have a website, you know, jobeshats.com. You can shop anywhere in the U.S., man. We'll ship anywhere in the U.S. and to Canada, Brazil, Australia. We ship all over the world. Yes, sir.
And that's a great thing, because, you know, I hear a lot of folks on, I have the, you know, Cowboy Boots, Hats, and Western Life Enthusiast page, and I get a lot of folks telling me that they cannot get a hat over to Canada, or, you know, they won't ship boots, or they won't ship hats, or, you know, and you're basically saying you could ship even overseas.
Oh, yeah.
So that's an amazing thing over, you know, the rest of your competition.
Yeah, no, we can ship all over the world, man. We ship to Canada, Brazil, like I said, Australia, all over the world, man. We can ship.
That's awesome. I mean, yeah, not like I said, hardly anybody in the United States could say the same thing as you. Definitely, you know. So you definitely do have that advantage. People don't want to deal with customs and all the other things, but I'm sure you got your way of doing it.
Yeah, well, and keep in mind too that the shipping costs are expensive, you know, for those countries, and you know, it's one of those things that, you know, that we tell the customer that it's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
But even then, man, they'll buy the hat if they really want it. They're gonna get it.
Oh, absolutely. You know, especially, you know, they're gonna go ahead and, you know, get a 500X or a 1000X, you know, hat. They're gonna have to get it from you, because, you know, they're not gonna get those hats wherever they live, and if they really do want those hats, they have the means to get it. They're gonna get it. But that's an awesome thing that you could offer that, and you know, I'm sure you're seeing more hats and more hat shapes from different cultures also, you know, and it kind of gives you a loop on what's going on around the world with hat shapes too.
Yeah, you know, and that's a pretty, like, thanks to social media, like you said, man, and we get customers from, you know, from Mexico, from Panama, from Venezuela, from, you know, all over Central America, South America, and we understand the different shapes, you know, and we learn from that too. They send us a picture of something that they want, and like you said, man, sometimes we think it's impossible, but at the end of the day, we know we make it happen, and it works. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. And you know, like I said, I'm in I work in the rodeo field, and you know, I've met a lot of good Brazilian bull riders. Some of the best bull riders are actually from Brazil, alongside, you know, with the United States and a few other places. But you know, it's a great thing. You know, it's just, you know, folks think that it's only Mexico and the United States that are into it.
This cowboy lifestyle, man, it has traveled so many borders now. You know, like I said, some of the best bull riders right now, you know, in 2022 are Brazilians.
Exactly.
So I mean, it's they're very competitive, and man, and they like it, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they really get competitive.
It's a lifestyle for them.
You know.
It's all they know. A lot of these guys, it's all they know, man.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Well, I think we're getting pretty close, man. Let's try it on and see how that looking.
Let's see what that looks like.
Try that.
Oh, it already feels better.
Body stretch some. Look a little more. All right, you want to check that in the mirror real quick?
Definitely.
Look good.
Oh yeah.
It's a little wider, and then the back has got that small mule kick.
Yeah.
Nothing too.
Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah.
That looks awesome. Yeah, and it's got the I like the mule kick. It's perfect actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the right dip and everything.
Yeah.
And also we could put the feather and said something about cutting it down.
Yeah, we'll cut it down. This feathers is the turkey feathers.
Okay.
And then we can cut them down just so it'll fit the hat a little better. So I'll show you that process.
Awesome. Let's take a look at that.
Yeah.
That's post Thanksgiving turkey, guys.
Yeah. So we take this off like that.
Beautiful.
So we make it smaller so it can look better on the hat. And your hat already has a little loop in here.
Oh, beautiful. I didn't even know that.
Has a small little loop in there.
And it kind of lays flat on
Yep.
the brim.
Just like that. We can do it flat or we can do it tilted, whatever you want. If you
Yeah,
want
a
it
little
flat,
Yeah, that's perfect.
yeah, it'll sit just like that.
Yeah.
And we'll put your pin back on there as well.
Perfect.
See?
I didn't even know that. Wow.
Just like that.
That looks awesome.
Yep.
Well, Jobies, thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much
I
for your
really
visit,
do
man.
appreciate
Appreciate
it.
you. Yeah, thank you so
And
much for coming
if
in.
you guys are interested, you guys could follow Jobies Hats on Instagram, Facebook, social media, and also you could find him.
Yeah, we're located in Fort Worth, Texas, inside the Grand Plaza Mall, Suite 1043. We're open 7 days a week, and you can also find us on our website, jobieshats.com, and follow us on all of our social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat under Jobies Hat Store and Jobies Hats.
All right, folks, have a good one.